The hate crimes I've mainly experienced in my life is due to my weight, being overweight. I mean, constantly picked on. I mean, the recent example I can give you. I was at a restaurant with my friends, and yeah, this man approached me. He gave me a little bit of food in my hand, which was probably a bit of tortilla chips or an olive. He said, "That's all you need." And then he just went off on one. He started telling me his brother died of obesity, being overweight. I should have been eating off a menu like that. I completely was in shock, and I felt terrified of him, what it would do to me if I had to give him any back chat or tell where to go. It was very aggressive and lasted for some time. And my friends came, they had to go out of them, saying they weren't supporting me. I mean, it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. I mean, this guy who's sort of standing over me in my personal space and shouting abuse at me and calling me names such as fat bastard and all that. Then one of my friends decided to stick it on for my side, and he said to him, "Leave him alone. Let he can eat what he wants." And he did turn around and said, "Come on then." Right away, you could see the man's intentions were he wanted to fight. I felt very belittled. You know, I'm 35, and it made me feel like I was 5. You know, I was like told off for doing something. You know, and I don't think it was any of his business really. You know, if I sat there, if I wanted to eat what I wanted to eat, you know, it's my life, and if I choose to, eat unhealthy, that's my own business. You know, I don't think it concerns him. I reported it to police. They didn't really get back to me at all until I kept chasing them up, and eventually they said it was closed. The case was matter before they would open, before they filed a complaint. It was closed already. It was not seen as priority to deal with it. But they don't know what I've been through that time. The evidence was there. There was CCTV camera. There were witnesses. It was a daytime, incident occurred. I think it was a Friday, quite busy. And they saw a man yelling and shouting at me throughout the whole front of other people, other customers, and so I'm sure plenty of witnesses come forward. But nothing happened. They couldn't find him. It was a needed haystack job. But I think this was the kind of first time I reported it. This type of hate crime on my size. Usually, I've always brushed under the carpet and ignored it. But I felt this time I wanted to get some kind of form of justice or being bullied over my size, but I didn't get any justice. Not just my weight, it's also been my appearance, and also my skin colour as well, being racially abused as well. Myself and the 2 friends were on the bus, and he sat from a distance on the back of a top deck bus. We were on the top deck of the bus. He sat up distance, and then he didn't like the way he looked of us. He came over, and then he started screaming his head off, shouting, "You terrorist, get off the bus." My friend obviously was so intimidated, frightened of him. I mean, I've been bullied since the day when I've been born, so you can imagine now the age of, 36 this year, so 36 years on, I feel strongly inside my head I live in a violent society. I have low self-esteem. I mean, like most people, when I get out that front door, I feel I have to put my armour on, because I feel I'm going to battle. It doesn't feel like I'm going to have just a day out. It might turn into a sour day. It won't be just a peaceful day. Somebody might approach me, someone might pick on me. So it feels I have to put the armour on. I feel I have to be strong and brave and try to take in whatever's going to happen, whatever kind of abuse I will have to go through. When I reported these hate crimes to the police, they classed them to me as minor offences. Yeah, minor to them. For me, it's not minor. That's like a half an hour or so of an ordeal there to go through. Trapped. It's not minor offence. It damages you psychologically. I mean, as I said, I'm psychologically damaged now completely, to the extent where, it's so hard for me to get through life day to day without worrying, without being in a place panicking and just, that way we are in what situation. So they don't see that, the police do. They don't see that. I think what reasons is just they won't do much. It's just don't think anything of it. The case that I reported one in the restaurant, they didn't even have the courtesy to phone me back and say, by the way, sorry, but we're not going to take this matter any further. They didn't even have the courtesy to tell me that. I had to chase them up. It's working with the victim more or less as well, on a level more, to catch the perpetrators who are actually out there making things difficult for the people. Services I turn strides. It's more kind of an organisation where it's fun. It's just a case of me being around good people, like going to my church, getting great community there, lovely, friendly people. Makes me feel like there are good people out there because they're wonderful people. They'll make you feel like a human being. They'll treat you like a human being.